Hey guys, Flickfly here, and today I've got episode 89 of my York City crew mode. Today I have a few matches for you, and we're going to start things off in the Champions Cup against FC Copenhagen, who are a pretty easy team to be honest guys, but I did want to play this match just so we can distance ourselves a little bit more from Bayern Leverkusen, who we're actually tied with in the group stage. You can check out the league standings here in a second after it gets through this intro, but right now we're sitting above them just because of the goal differential, and that is the main reason I wanted to play this match, because if we can get a couple goals, then we can definitely seal the deal as long as we win out the last couple of games here. But it was Benzia who got the start off for us after a nice bit of dribbling, tried to create some space. He's going to go with a finesse shot from right around the 18-yard box, and he picks himself up a nice little goal in the 32nd minute. Took a while for us to break him down, but Benzia did manage to do that for us. But it was Bennett there, who I believe is our Youth Academy player from the U.S., who picked up a nice little assist, Yassine Benzia, in the 35th minute. Forgot his name for a second. How could I? I mean, he's our star player and everything, but we go into halftime with a 2-0 lead, and I was pretty happy with that. You know, we felt pretty solid in the first half, and we were trying to continue that in the next half. Here, Mirlas does a really nice job to create some space, and he's just going to square this one across to Zabaka, and that's a nice little confidence boost for him. You know, he doesn't pick up too many goals, and Mirlas picks up enough goals, so it was good for him to share the wealth a little bit, and Zabaka managed to pick up a goal for himself. But here, later on in the match, it's Claudemir who's looking for a cross, and he's going to look for that player on the near post, but look at this for a finish. Across the keeper into the side netting. I thought that was an amazing finish. Didn't matter too much because it was 3-0 at that point. That after the goal, it was 3-1, and we pick up an easy victory there. So we'll add 2 to our goal differential, and that makes it +7 for us. So I think Bayern Leverkusen is going to have a pretty tough time to get 9 goals, especially with their matches against AC Milan. But anyways, guys, we have a couple more matches. I'm going to be simulating the next 2 against QPR and Swansea City. The one against QPR, I wasn't too worried about because they're saying 19th place in the league. And I mean, they weren't even starting Adel Taarabt, who I believe is one of their better players, but apparently he's been in bad form. But Benzia missed a penalty early on, but luckily he picked up a goal later on, and we got a 2-1 victory. So a little bit of a close match, and Zabaka apparently has been super in form, which is cool for him. You know, he's, I guess, gotten a couple play time off the bench, which is good for a young player of his caliber. And the next match we have is in the Capital One Cup, I believe, against Swansea City. And the main reason I simulated this one is because I hate playing against Swansea City, and the Capital One Cup I don't care too much about. It's all about the Champions League this year. But we do pull off a victory anyways. Ivan suffers a little injury. I think it was like for 4 days, so it's not a big deal. And yeah, just for 4 weeks actually, so that's kind of a big deal. But anyways, I think I put Darmian in for Ivan, and so it won't be too much of a loss for us. I mean, they're usually back in about 3 weeks. For some reason, I thought it was 4 days. But anyways, there's a little bit of a spotlight on Robbie Marshall, who I think is another American. And to be honest, guys, I don't know why they did a spotlight on him, since he's not that great of a player, in my opinion. I mean, he's a tall player. But here, I'll show you guys a squad report. Forster +1, Perez +2, and just a couple changes here. But as I'm doing the squad report, guys, I just want to discuss a potential thing that I might be doing tomorrow. As I'm recording this, I'm thinking about maybe doing a live face cam crew mode. So it's obviously a little bit different, and I will, depending on your comments, go ahead and do that tomorrow. So make sure you leave in the comments if you want me to do a live face cam. It will be something different, but I think that will be good since, you know, crew modes can get a little stale after a while if it's the same thing over and over. But anyways, let's get back to the match highlights, and we have the match against Manchester City right here, who are a pretty tough team. They're sitting second place in the league table, and if we manage to win this one, we can definitely distance ourselves from everyone else in the Barclays Premier League. But Balotelli nearly gets a goal. That one did hit the post, and they were really unlucky throughout this whole match, guys. It was Scott Sinclair who's trying to pick up a goal for himself, and he's going to look for Balotelli, I believe, and he finds him, but our defense holds strong. Darmian filling in Ivan at that right back position does really well to clear it out. But Benzia for us, nearly making, I think that was Micah Richards, make him pay, but Joe Hartmuth, a good save, and the game stays at 0-0. Later on in the match, though, Burgett's going to find Benzia, and you guys know what's going to happen. He's going to be able to finish this one. That is an easy finish, and I score so many of those goals. I mean, it's just the momentum that you have after you turn the defender is just too much. And with Yassine Benzia, he's so pacey, and they're not going to catch up with him. So at halftime, we were up 1-0, and I was really happy with that. I mean, it's an away match at Man City. They're sitting second place in the league, and it was really a tough test, and it's probably going to be the top 2 teams, to be honest, guys. But there, Rojas, he could have squared it across, but he decided to finish that one near post, which works just as well. And we picked up a 2-0 lead there. But here, I actually don't think this has happened throughout the career mode. You guys will see it after a bit of chaos. Joe Hart picking up a goal. I think that's the first keeper goal we've seen in this series, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, we win that one 2-1 despite Joe Hart's efforts. I mean, he played pretty well in the nets, and he even picked up a goal, so I would say he was their best player. But we do pull off the victory there, and that will bring an end to the episode today, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, this has been Flickfly. I'll talk to you guys again soon.